on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off the field, no heads, just shoot it. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like Yuke, and they sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The lefty right to the air to start. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Robert Spillane spills him there. Third and 9. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on third down. Tungo Vailoa. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First and 10 now from the 36. Minshew going to open up with a throw. Open man, that's Adams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Minshew out of the pistol here. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Tight end going in motion here. to the air on third down. It's Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he'll work this into the red zone inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with Madison. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run with Madison. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They look to throw it with Minshew. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Right back to Mostert on first down. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Here's two. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing is Tua. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They run on the jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Second down and 8. Minshew gonna look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get two hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And, you know, they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air. And if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Well-executed kick. Fair catch called for and taken inside their own 10-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Miami. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back is Minshew. Over the middle, that's the tight end Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. We're Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On 1st down, a run with Madison. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. Finding his tight end, Mayer. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Minshew. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. on the ground. It's Mostert to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. In motion, it's Waddle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tua gives it to Mostert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In motion comes Beckham. Tua going to give it to Achane. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now it's Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A run up the middle with Mostert. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Tagovailoa. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They're trying to run it here with Mostert. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Minshew. That's caught by Bowers. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. To throw, Minshew. This one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Hill brought in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep to the 5-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's H.A. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Mostert. And waiting. No signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled. First half continues. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Dolphins will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing is Minshew. To the left side, and Adams has it.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. That one caught by Tucker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up here, first and 10. It's Madison. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. And that one wrapped away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Here's a third and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's a run with Abdullah. He'll work forward for a couple. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks. It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Minshew out of the pistol here. He's got the tight end there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now, H.A. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's a handoff to Mostert. He'll get about 2. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Third and a yard. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Minshew to the air on 2nd down. He gets this one to Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run Abdullah. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll try and throw with Minshew. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll run, and this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They need one right now. Third and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On the ground, it's Madison. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, That's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. They'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Tua.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Madison. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They put Adams in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. ground. Abdullah. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Tua. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Tua to throw again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Again, it's Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Mostert.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. Roberts Spillane on the tackle. A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.